Hi everyone, my name's Tanya, and I'm the curator and the founder of the free Little Art Gallery in Barnhart. I thought I'd take you along today with me. So this is my first project. It's just cleaning up this nasty plastic holder of some sort, but it wasn't anything that a good scrubbing with some hot soapy water and then a second coating with some bleach water didn't clear up. While I won't say it looks as good as new, it definitely looks a whole lot better than it did before. The main thing I wanted to use it for was to put it on my porch to hold all of my paints, my glues, waxes that I have, primers, pretty much stuff that I use every single day. Next, I'm going to take you to the Little Art Gallery itself. I always check it every morning, make sure that nobody's been out and vandalized it. Then I go to the imagination station and I check every single drawer. Now, normally, when I check it, I'll refill in a drawer that's starting to get low. As you can see, the paint's getting low there, but today's the last day. We only have 3 boxes left, so I just pretty much let it be with what we had in the drawers today. After I finish checking all of the drawers, I head over to the Kindness Rocks garden. Now, we've had a lot of storms lately and a lot of high winds, so every day I want to go out and I want to make sure no branches have fallen, nothing's been knocked over, nothing's broken, and then of course I also check to make sure we still have rocks in it. We have gone through, I think the last count I did was 106 Kindness Rocks this season, which is a record. But I love it. I love making the rocks. I love seeing the excitement in the kids when they find the rocks, when they're choosing it. This is our frog that I like. I just like frogs. This is a bird cage that I redid and built a little bird's nest for them. After I go all the way around the Kindness Rocks garden, I just check real quick to see if we have any Father's Day gifts left. We did this morning, we no longer do. Okay, first project. This, I believe, used to be a little cherub angel. It's broken. As you can tell, the feet are completely gone. The colors don't do it any justice. And so I'm going to start over and I'm going to just give it a clean slate by spray painting it with white primer. Anytime I work with concrete or rocks, anything porous at all, I always coat it with white primer first. Next project is going through and cutting the edge off of the top of 300 pieces of cardstock, because that's what we're starting with. After I get the edges cut off, then I'll take my little hole puncher and I have to punch the 2 holes at each, on each top. That's what the kids are going to thread the twine through to get them to hang up. As you can see, this is not brain surgery. I'm literally just cutting the top, maybe top half inch or an inch off of each of these pieces of paper. Otherwise, my paper punch wouldn't reach down to put the holes where they needed to be. Now, when you get the papers, when your children pick them out, top's already done. All they have to do is the other 2 sides of the triangle, and then they will have a perfectly shaped pennant. There's lots of colors. I tried to make sure that I printed everything on really bright colored cardstock. Excuse me.
Okay, I'm going to start recording, so you got to be quiet, okay?
And a little bit later, I'll show you where each of the cardstock colors are. Okay, I'm going back to the little angel and giving it a second coat of primer Like I said, everything I do gets at least 2 coats. Sometimes I've had to do more, but normally 2 does the trick. And I'm sorry if the video's not very good, but have you ever tried videotaping something that you're not looking at because you're actually looking at it? Okay, back to the table. This is the 300 pieces of cardstock. This is what you're going to find in the Imagination Station. Big shout out to one of our moderators and volunteers, Taryn. I gave her a whole mess of twine, and she measured each piece out to make sure it would fit the banners and cut them for me, and then even delivered them home. At the next couple hours, I sat and did more mind-boggling work, rolling these up into little balls and tying them off so they wouldn't be knots for you. Next, I'm going to go and paint a few rocks that I found today. When you do decoupage like I do, you really need a light background to make the image pop out. So once again, 2 coats. These are a couple little rugs I found at Dollar Tree. I wouldn't use them for rugs, but I immediately saw the potential for them to be fabric trim. So now we're into the house where I am loading everything up. Top drawer, of course, is always bags. Second drawer this week is going to be glue sticks and glue pins. The third drawer is where we're going to start getting into the paper. I believe it is blue and green. I try to get everything sorted, but no promises. Next drawer down, yellow and pink. The following drawer is orange, and I think maybe a peach color. The next drawer is stickers. There's always lots of stickers every week because the kids love them. The next drawer down, we have our googly eyes, our buttons, our gems, and our scissors. And the next drawer, we're going to have our markers. Now I'm putting in whole packs of markers because I think the kids will use several colors. But for the little, preschoolers who need bigger markers, I put some of the chunky Crayola markers in. Our last drawer, of course, is going to be our ribbon. It looks like it's all red here, but trust me, there is all kinds of different ribbon. Now in the main art gallery is where you're going to find all of the jute twine to hang your banisters up, to put the banisters together. And if you look in the background, you'll even see some bracelets my daughter-in-law made for the kids. Now I'd like to say a couple words about the treasure box. If you post a picture of your child's work, then they get their name put in the treasure box drawing. We do 2 winners every week. I really want to thank you for taking the time to watch the video. I know it's really not exciting, but it's what I do every day. And now you kind of get an idea of what goes into making a free little art gallery.